up, yo. Yo, 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 man, it is one of my favorite times of the week. It is time for your weekly Yo Retro Show. I am your host, Chaotic BPR. With me is my co-host, Half a Dozen.
What up, dog? What up, YouTube? What's cracking, y'all?
Man, Half, how you loving your 4KP, man?
Bro, I'm loving it. I got a couple complaints. I got some complaints for Atgames, but I do love this machine, bro. Because when it does shine and when it works at its best, it's a mind-blowing machine. It feels worth every penny. But then every now and then there's a couple bugs and minor issues that happen where I'm like, what are they doing?
Yeah, I get it, man. We got a lot of cool things coming out for the month of May. When it comes to Atgames and everything, lots of cool stuff. But one thing I started working on was that track mode, and I showed you a little bit of a teaser, and I shared it on Facebook with the official 4KP fan page on Facebook about the stuff I'm working on. But it looks pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it looks real cool. You found this cool DMD video I really like, bro. Yeah, I'm looking forward to messing with that. And then you said you might be making a little tutorial for your audience, right?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of interest. A lot of people were like, "Dude, is that VPX?" I was like, "Nah, man. That's part of the actual real machine, like Atgames, man. They have it set up for you to add it to it." So, yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. I want to go ahead and mention, hey, man, who is in the chat right now? Of course, we got Jason Little Aliens always here, on time, ready to go. Thank you so much for being here, my man.
What up, though, Jason?
Marine 50, my good man.
Hey,
one of my co-hosts from Arcades Anonymous, the main host there, Nerd Lounge Master 84, who is in Washington D.C. right now, at a concert with his daughter. So I hope you are having a good time, man. I hope you go to MG's house, knock on his door, and slap the man.
Yeah, be safe out there.
Yeah, we're gonna get into the MK Online in a little bit, but yeah, you do need that. You do need at least MK Online some way.
Yeah, I need that too.
Biggie D, Arcade Gamers, what's going on, my man?
What up?
Vader, I love the shirt, man, with my logo on it. Thank you so much for grabbing that, dude. That's so cool.
Yeah, shout out to Vader. He bought some of Chaotic's merch. That's what's up.
Toxin, what's going on, man? That's always good to see you. In Brooklyn Menace and the house as well. All right,
my
man.
Squad. That's what's up.
Atabsolutely. So let's get into this a little bit of discussion. We're going to knock out a couple of little small things before we go into Atgames calendar, and then we'll also go into our meat and potatoes as a thing, and then last but not least, community spotlight. First thing I want to talk about is this Funko Fusion. What is Funko Fusion, my man?
I mean, it looks like they got some crazy Fortnite vibes going on here with and they're trying to target all the Funko fans. You got some Back to the Future, some Five Nights at Freddy's, some Invincible. It's gonna be this big mashup of everything that is Funko, which is crazy because I heard it might have some mature themes in it, which you might not expect from Funko, right? Or this kind of game. But I heard it might have some mature themes in it because, they got horror franchises too.
Yeah, I was watching the trailer earlier, and I noticed they did like scenes from The Thing. Yeah, a lot of weird stuff. I'm not exactly sure what this trailer is trying to show.
We just got a teaser trailer right now. So, but
Shaun of the Dead, He-Man, Jurassic World. It looks cool. So yeah, you think it's more like basically like a battle royale type situation?
I'm thinking so. Or I don't know that it's gonna play like Fortnite, but I know, you know, as far as like mixing up all them franchises and all the branding, you know, like Fortnite's one of the only games that has branding from everywhere, you know. And this looks like it's going to be able to compete with that, you know, skins wise, Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, Chucky, you know. Yeah, you see, look,
Okay,
they're showing
okay.
some gameplay there, you know.
So, like, I wonder if it's like, do you play like certain scenes out of certain movies, or or
I mean, yeah,
different types of media?
you're gonna have different themes. I mean, I would love to like look at yeah, I would love to see something like even like a Little Big Planet used to be where you could have user created stuff, you know, themed based off Jurassic World or themed based off Chucky or you know, but also, you know, whatever content the developers create too.
Yeah, it looks interesting, for sure. So, I didn't see there was no kind of like release date or anything like popping up for that. It was just basically a teaser trailer. So look for more information coming out.
Hey, bring
With
up
the
that first image again real quick.
yeah, 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 yeah.
That Funko image. Yeah, you see they got Jaws, Xena, The Thing, Scott Pilgrim, Voltron, Shaun of the Dead, Knight Rider,
The Mummy,
Battlestar,
Invincible, nope,
Battlestar,
Knight
Nope,
Rider, Hot Fuzz, Chucky,
Umbrella
Jaws.
Academy.
So it looks like a lot of Universal properties and IPs. So cool.
You know, also that think about that too, because that applies. A lot of those properties might come to pinball one day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Universal's like really putting a lot of use to their a lot of their IPs, man, into different properties. With
I would love a Voltron pinball table.
what that would be dope. I would love to see, yeah, Invincible, which is a great cartoon show on Amazon, which is very similar to say like The Boys in a way.
Yeah, I would
With
say like the
superheroes and stuff like
boys.
that.
It's like a mashup between X-Men '97 and the boys or something, you know, like yeah, my son really loves it.
Great to have you here, Mike Hawk Hertz, as well as Papa Brad's Gaming, man. Uh,
Pause.
I am Papa Brad's Gaming, man. I loved y'all's show y'all did the other night, Arcade Talk. Um, had a great time. Y'all showed up my cabinet and said that me and we both did awesome reviews on the Attack from Mars 4KP. So they shot us out a lot on their show. So I really appreciate it, guys. Thank y'all.
Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Uh, Dang, man, and our reviews got a lot of good views, man. Mine just broke over 1,000 today, so I'm super excited about that.
Well, damn. Good
I
shit,
know,
dog.
but yours is over what? Almost yours is almost probably almost 3, I think now. So
I don't. Well, that'd be nice, but it is what it is, man. It's a cool little review, man. I like your review.
I love your review as well.
Wow, look at that. We're just complimenting the shit out of each other
I
tonight,
know, man.
huh?
It's like we're good friends or something.
Yeah, you might think we actually get along.
I do want to check this out though. So this next thing, Xbox and X-Men 97 doing a little collaboration on a custom skinned Xbox Series X, as well as skinned controllers.
Yeah, yeah. This is fire. X-Men '97. I told you, mutants is hitting right now, man. It's all about the mutants.
Yeah, this looks really dope. All the different controllers, all the different active for different characters,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
do love the comic strip of the actual Xbox console itself.
yeah. Go back to them controllers. I'm trying to see which one I'd pick. That Gambit's fire,
Oh wait,
man.
let's see which one's. Oh man, I would totally kill that Magneto.
Yeah, I was gonna say that Magneto's the Bishop,
Bishop looks dope as well.
Jubilee's fire.
Yeah,
I mean, they all kind of fit the character. That's dope.
Yeah, I might go for Beast as well. So Magneto and Beast would be my two favorites, man. These are dope. I are they even are they actually releasing these?
I mean, I've heard some back and forth, but it was an official announcement, so that's what's weird. I just heard Xbox has a habit of announcing skins and then not bringing them out.
Yeah, because like I know Garage Gamer. Most people in the community know Garage Gamer. He did a little tidbit on this, and he was just like, y'all are never going to release these. So I don't even know why y'all tease us thinking that y'all going to release these. Y'all never will.
Yeah, they that apparently I'm a PlayStation gamer, so I couldn't tell you. Like I've literally never owned an Xbox, but
Oh no.
oh yeah, I'm a loyalist like that.
Oh, see, we lost a crap load of viewers that said you're a PlayStation loyalist, man.
Hey, that's all right. They still got you, bro. You know what I mean? That's why there's two of us.
Yeah, these are dope. It looks like I'll be buying a bunch of new X-Men controllers if this is true. Yeah, these look amazing. So yeah. Rogue looks good. This is where to go. Man, I can't reach my Xbox controller, but I would show it off.
Hey, what's funny is we differ on that, and I'm an iPhone guy and you're an Android guy, so it's funny we differ on a lot of shit.
All right, man. So that's really the tidbits that we really had. Xbox collaboration with X-Men 97 and Funko Fusion. I'm really interested in see what Funko Fusion, what that turns out to be. Yeah, I'd like to get my hands on the real Rogue.
I'd like to see them do something in the future where as you like they can incorporate the figures into the actual game. That'd be cool.
Yeah, something.
Kind of how Disney has Skylanders or whatever back in the day or whatever that was, or maybe it was just the game Skylanders.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that would actually be really dope. It's like the birthplace of the amiibo type situation. So yeah.
Yeah, if it'd be cool, if you bought a Funko, if you could play that character in game.
Yeah. Yeah, and also collect them and everything. I mean, Funko likes to be little collectibles anyway, so might as well do something like that and incorporate it into gaming.
I mean, that'd be dope, bro.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, so next we got real quick, and we'll spend a little bit more time on this, and it's going to be the Atgames calendar for May. Because we got a lot of cool stuff happening, right? So we got Attack from Mars being released for all the other 4KPs on May 8th. So hopefully they stick with that because it's coming Wednesday.
I've been telling people that they don't want to listen, but I'm pretty sure it's dropping on May 8th.
Yeah. I mean, it's in a pretty good state. Yes, there is flipper lag, but other than that, it's the same with all Zen tables. But other than that, me and you, we played it, being that we had the Attack from Mars table or machine. It plays good enough to be released anyway.
We talked about it backstage before the show. I was telling you I shut off all the ball trails, the high scores, all the special effects, and I played it for a good solid hour today, and I was actually having fun. And I was able, if there was flipper lag, I adjusted to it within that hour, and I was actually enjoying myself. But it still could use it. It needs fixes. It should run with all the special effects on too.
Let me ask you this: how easy is it, or hard is it for you to get up the ramps?
That's the thing. I do have some trouble getting up the ramps, but I keep in mind when I used to play this on Pinball FX, like you could get upgrades to shoot farther up the table, and like I don't know if you remember that, you could get upgrades on Pinball FX, So I think I kind of got used to the upgrades you could have on Pinball FX. And I don't know if it's me that I have a hard time getting up the ramps or if it's the game. You know what I mean?
I just feel like it's the game because like when I play it on my phone on the Williams app, um, or when I play it on the Arcade1Up, man, I can go up one ramp, ball comes around, comes down, I can hit it, and they'll go up the other ramp, no problem, come back down. Like I can alternate ramps, and I watched other people play either the real machine or some games on FX, and they can just go up the ramps back and forth.
Yeah,
But
getting those combos
yeah, for me though, it's like it'll go like halfway up a ramp and then it'll
and
stop
back
and then
down.
it'll roll right back down.
Mhm.
It'll sometimes give me credit for going all the way through the ramp, sometimes it won't. But if you're trying to get multi-ball, like I cannot get it up that orbit one bit.
Yeah, it is difficult for sure. It needs some fixes. But
Yeah, so
I bet I have a good feeling they're still gonna drop what they have. We already have it. We're the ones that paid for the cab, so I don't think they have a problem selling it to other people in the state it's in and
yeah,
patching it later.
they need to fix that, and they also need to fix let's see, flipper lag, flipper power, and then the scoring. After you get done with the game and it pops up your score and shows you all the scores for each three balls. Ball number one, it'll show you your total score, but ball number two and three, it's gonna just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 8.
Yeah, and then back glass isn't stretched too. They got to fix. So there's a little list of things that this game needs fixed, but I have a feeling they're still going to drop it on the 8th because I don't think that deters them from what's at
No,
the end of the month for us, this firmware update, so
yeah. And then to switch gears a little bit, you messaged me the other day and you're like, man, I got these Star Trek tables and they ain't bad. I'm not even a Star Trek fan,
yeah,
but these tables are actually pretty fun.
yeah, and they play good.
They play good, so it's worth the buy.
Yeah, buy that pack. If you buy any Zen pack, buy the Star Trek pack because it's got the least amount of flipper lag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they were just fun to play.
All right, man. So you may have just sold me on that, but I'm definitely looking forward to next Wednesday. Not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday is that Williams Next Generation Star Trek table. This is the one that everybody wanted that table or the machine to be skinned for. That's
Yeah,
this is the game that they wanted.
and I seen well, what was cool also, they put out this table for free for people
Yeah, for the
for
people who pre-ordered the Star Trek one.
right. So they were able to already download the table. People got emails and they were able to
Mhm.
download it for free. And from what I could tell, I seen a video of somebody playing it and he said it plays great.
It
And
looks
along with the other
awesome.
Star Trek tables, which is cool.
Yeah, so I mean, you're technically getting four. The Star Trek owners got 4 Star Trek tables. That's really awesome, man.
And four that play good.
Yeah, 4 of them that play good. So I'm excited about that one. I'm definitely picking that one up. And then another banger the week after that, Twilight Zone. That's going to be a guaranteed pickup as well.
Yeah.
That table, even the real life table, both of them have great mechanics. With like done with magnets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which I was playing the Adams Family the other day, and I kept freaking out because I noticed the playfield was doing like electricity pulses. But as the ball would come down the playfield, it would actually go back up a little bit and like float to the side and like that. And I was like, "What's
Mhm.
going on?" I was like, "Oh, it's a damn magnet."
It's the magnet. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple of tables that like it pisses me off sometimes because it'll throw the ball, off center or throw it down the side. And I'm like, damn, man. But when it takes you a second to realize because you're playing on a virtual pinball table.
Yeah. 'Cause I was like, "Damn it!" I was like, "Damn, dude, this thing has a shitload of lag. What's going on?" I was like, "No,
Uh,
the ball's just going
uh,
this way."
it's the virtual magnet.
But a lot of people in the community, I know Jason Little Alien's super excited about Twilight Zone. Wishing they would release that as a skin. Twilight Zone, man, I cannot wait to see what it looks like and be able to play it. So May's got some bangers for
Yeah.
sure.
Now, do you think this means that they might not make a Twilight Zone table, that they're releasing the pack before announcing an actual cab.
See, I don't know, man. I don't know going forward. You're not doing pre-orders anymore, so they're going to be available out the gate, right? You would think if they were going to do this as a physical table, they would probably go ahead and announce it and be like, "Hey, will be available day one on Wednesday to order and have it shipped out by Friday," something like that. They would at least announce something that something was coming.
Yeah, I don't know. It makes me wonder, because like right now people ain't getting attacked from Mars till we've already had it for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But moving forward, will you be buying a Twilight Zone cabinet 3 months after everyone's already been playing the table?
Would you want to?
Yeah. So
Is
so
another
that,
question.
yeah, would you lose some hype for it after you seen other people playing it for the past couple months? I don't know. I don't know how that works for them. So
I don't know. Like sometimes people want to watch. Some people have been watching our reviews and be like, "Man, I want that. I'm thinking about spending the $2,000 for that." So
yeah.
I mean, that's a good thing about YouTube review videos, right? Is what a lot of people will look at it and be like, I kind of want to pick that up now. He's really selling it for me. So I don't know. Maybe they'll be using that to their advantage. So
So the
seeing people play it and they're like, man, I really want that as a skin. And then they announce the skin. They're like, yep, I'm picking it up.
So on the 24th through the 27th, they got this monthly sale, which I imagine is going to be like the April sale, right? It's
Yeah.
not a nod sale.
Again, it's not a nod. It's a monthly sale, and it's for people who are new in the hobby, or people who haven't bought anything in a while. It's there, man. So it's just your rinky dinky 15% off, 10% off, 15% off, just to get it.
Don't get too excited, damn it. Don't get too.
I can't. I feel for really a lot of people in chat. They're like, man, those sales kind of suck. I'm like, well, at least it's a monthly sale. So if there is a table that you didn't pick up the last time, you're like, man, I didn't have enough money to pick it up. I'll pick it up next month. You have that opportunity now. So this works out.
I bought a bunch of tables during that little April sale, so whatever.
Yeah, I'm not buying another Gottlieb pack until they definitely have like the preview image up-res and some of the gameplay, like some of the tables actually look right.
Well, I got a ticket in right now over some Gottlieb bullshit, because my Gottlieb tables randomly decide to make the speakers squeal and make some like old school dial-up internet noise where I got to back out of the table immediately and then go play something else. Every now and then, if I go back, I can play them, no problem. Every now and then, they make that noise. It's just at random. So I don't know what's going on. It's obviously a software issue because it's not a hardware issue. All the other games play fine. It's just them Gottlieb packs. I've deleted them. I've re-downloaded them. Didn't fix the issue. Put them on a USB. Didn't fix the issue. Put them on an internal storage. Didn't fix it. So I'm waiting on Atgames to tell me what's causing that.
Real quick for chat, Mike Hawkhurst has a comment here that you might be interested in. Considering that y'all are both Partycade Street Fighter and Defender collectors.
Yeah.
I need some USB controllers for all the Partycades I have with USB ports. Defender, Street Fighter, and a second Defender that I'm reskinning as a tapper. You bastard.
I'm pretty sure at the bare minimum he could use a PS4 controller, but I'm not sure if PS5 works. I don't know because I don't have that feature. I upgraded my Partycade to a 99 Lives deck, so I don't have that USB port anymore. My Defender does, but I haven't tested it out yet. So I'd have to let me test out a controller on that, and Is he in he's in Arcades Anonymous?
No, but he's not hard to find.
Yeah, I could let you know on the next show or something.
Yeah. I think the lag makes the ball feel heavy. Talking about probably Attack from Mars. Yeah, yeah. It feels like it's too heavy to go up the ramps and stuff like that.
Yeah, maybe that is it. Maybe the flipper lag's making you feel like the ball can't get up the ramp, but you're still not getting your shot right where you need it. It needed to be. Top 50, yeah, right, bro. Speaking
No,
of the top 50, bro, them leaderboard scores are crazy, bro. Like when I got to looking at them, I'm like, I'll see one kind of low, like, oh, 60,000, I could do that. Then I get on the table, I'm lucky to get 1,000. I'm realizing how terrible I am at pinball right now.
well, it's funny because like my favorite table right now is Spooky, and I gotten pretty decent at that table as much as I played it. But I was like, hell yeah, man! I broke 100 million. I'm at 117 million. I know I cracked at least the top 50. No, no, man. I'm still in. I think I got 117 million, which put me at like 92nd place on Spooky. So yeah, I'm not cracking the top 50 on anything, man.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that's gonna happen for me either. And shout out to the dudes that are on them leaderboards because I don't, y'all have like, and even having this, it's making me realize like pinball is a really physical game, bro. It's not, it's not like a lot of button mashing, joystick, like, okay, like with fighters, you're starting to get a little bit intricate with the joystick movements, right? But
Yeah,
with like beat 'em ups and certain old school games, it's not as intricate. But man, with pinball, it's a really physical game, man. Like you got to be on top of your nudging, you got to be on top of just like you could blink and miss a shot in pinball. Like seriously, like if you blink, your eyes itch. You go to rub your it just the littlest thing can throw you off in pinball, bro. And it's just a very it owning this has raised my respect for great pinball players, bro.
for sure.
If you could keep a ball and play that long to make, billions and billions and billions, pause, billions and billions and billions, points, like that's crazy, bro.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna be doing Twilight Zone as a skin. Why would they not have announced it during the last sale? 15% is a joke. Yeah, it's just these monthly sales. It's not meant for everybody. It's really just meant for the new people, man.
Yeah, I mean
Um,
that they got me on it because I just bought mine.
yeah,
And them 15 tables, like I just wanted more, you know.
yeah. Mine does as well. It is a bug for some kind. Yeah.
Okay, see, that's good to hear. See, Papa Brad has the same issue on the Gottlieb tables as me. So
So
yeah, that and them packs are relatively new. So hopefully, but I don't see why when I reached out to them, they needed a picture of my collector's plate, a picture of a number, a serial number off the back, my receipt, and all that. Like, what? It's not the hardware, bro. I'm telling you, it's this one pack is the only pack that messes with my hardware. All the other packs play fine, but when I
yeah,
play them Gottlieb packs, they get crazy.
yeah. Crazy scores. Damn, dude, fifth now. Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I'm starting to learn more and more about the process of starting modes, how to activate them, how to keep them
Hmm.
activated.
Yeah,
Um, like Spooky, all the modes have well, actually, all the Zachariah tables, all their modes have timers, and
yeah.
it's like you got to hurry up and hit it in this certain spot. And I freak out because
Yeah,
like
that's
now
when.
I'm like the ball's bouncing like on the side rail or whatever, and I'm trying to get it down the lane or whatever. I'm like, come on, hurry up, dude! I got 15 seconds left. I
Yeah,
just got to
that's
get it
when
up
your
in orbit two
anxiety
more
levels
times.
just go up a notch because you're under pressure, the timer's counting, and then your anxiety increases. So you make bad choices, bad shots.
Yeah, It's smart, man. I enjoy the crap out of it, dude, and I'm enjoying it even more because I'm like, all right, I gotta start this mode. I already know what I gotta do. I gotta hit this orbit 2 times and hit the right orbit 2 times and then hit dead up center 1 time. And I'm like, I know how to do it. I just gotta
Yeah.
focus on getting it done because I want to see what happens when I do it when I complete that task.
And I kind of already knew some of this stuff about pinball, and I knew it, but at the same time, I remember one of our earlier shows, I believe it was Steps Gaming, was commenting and said something about like, yeah, but kind of like I could play these games on my Switch. Why do I want to pay this price to play them on this? And we said, it's the whole experience. It's the having the flippers on the side and the screen vertical, and all that. And by having that screen vertical, I really do get an opportunity to see the whole play field and see what's going on instead of it scrolls down and then I don't get to see them lights lit on that lane till I shoot back up,
Yeah,
I shoot back up on the play field. So, I'm really getting a better understanding of pinball just by being able to see the whole play field the whole time.
yeah. Because now, and especially with some of the Zachariah tables, some of those lit up spots that you need to hit will move.
Yeah.
And they're on their own individual timers. And if you hit it at the right time in the right spot, like Ray says here, when you hit that shot, it feels awesome. Yeah, it's like there's that strategy of like I need to pick my moment when I need to hit this.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And then sometimes you just get in the zone, bro. And you know what I mean? You're just hitting all the shots and all the lanes. And yeah, so pinball is
So
just it's a whole experience, bro. It really is. And that's
for
why I
sure,
bought this, because I can't get that whole experience on a console.
yeah, and I feel the same way, man. That's why I can't wait for Pinball M and some more of these FX tables get released to Act Games. I mean, the way Zen talks about it, they're like Act Games is the way to go. Like their pinball updates that they do on YouTube, they are really focused hard on number one, getting this flipper lag taken care of. Number two, putting more of their library out there uh at their best possible shape, you know.
Gallagher guide to answer that question. I can't. There's not just one, bro. I got like over 100 tables on this already. Like I can't just pick one, bro. It's such a nice variety that there really isn't just one. Like I like the original robot a lot. I even like the robot remake. I like robot deluxe. Like there's three different versions of just that one table that are great. And then like I said, over 100 other tables. So you could just imagine, there's a good 20 I could name that are just fun, and I love them all. Not all of them, but yeah, I love quite a few of the tables on there.
Yeah. Like me, I have I think 29 tables right now total. I don't have nearly as many as you do. But like I I got my favorites down to like 9 of them right now out of the 29 I got. But it's Rescue 911, that's awesome. Spooky Deluxe is awesome. I'm getting more and more into Adam's Family, even though, like Papa Brad says, some of the tables got me cussing when that ball drains, and Adam's Family is bad at that.
Yeah, that's the Zen tables mostly.
That ball will go straight down the middle if you as soon as you hit the plunger to shoot the ball up and go around the ramp. For some reason, man, it'll just find its way to go straight down the middle, and you can't do anything about it. Um, but playing it,
Wipeout.
go ahead.
Wipeout's really fun. You
Which
play
one?
Wipeout yet?
No, I hadn't bought that yet.
Yeah, that one's really fun. That's a Gottlieb table. That's the thing. Like I said, them Gottlieb tables are hit and miss. Like, and the physics are a little different than the other tables, but even the solenoids aren't as good as like the Zachariah tables. But some of them tables are actually really fun, But yeah, if it wasn't for the sound bug, I'd probably put them up there as some of my favorites. But it's hard to even put them as my favorites because the sound bugs are so bad.
Yeah. Um, Ray is asking a good question. How many tables are on your favorites list?
I haven't even started mine.
You got any started a favorites list, man? That's the first thing I did.
No, because you know the ones I like flipper. You know the ones I want to add got flipper lag or you know so yeah. So I'm still and then there's just I don't know. There's such a variety, bro. It's hard to choose.
Yeah.
Like I stick with I'm really with Unc though. Like Unc said, the Zachariah tables are the best on there. They perform the best, they look the best, they sound the best, the solenoids fire the best. Like everything about them Zachariah tables makes the machine feel like a 4K experience. The Zen tables, the flippers are tiny, like they just, they don't fill up the screen like the Zachariah tables seem to, and and then there's flipper lag on most of the tables, and yeah, and then the Gottlieb tables, I've been experiencing technical issues with those, so really the Zachariah tables are where it's at. But then again, the natural history tables are cool too.
Oh, I love the natural history ones too. It's really dope. I can't wait for them to announce pack number
The
2.
Yeah, the next pack of those, I'm actually looking forward to them. And I thought it was stupid before I bought the machine. I was like, oh man, those are corny. Why are they even, just on the outside looking in? I just didn't like the theming. But now that I've played them, I'm looking forward to the next pack.
Yeah. Brad, Papa Brad, OTG, man, that's something I'm very interested in. And I'm thinking about probably around Black Friday, I'll probably pick up a pretty decent PC, man, so I can start venturing into that. At least, dipping my toes into the water.
Yeah. I told you, it's inevitable. I'm gonna do that. Like it's like Thanos, it's inevitable. But I also know rabbit hole, there's no coming back. Like I'm just gonna be. But what did I tell you the one day? I'm gonna be on there like the biggest geek in the world. Like, oh, I gotta find this back box, and I gotta find this DMD, and I gotta find this. Oh, it's gotta be the perfect play field, and
Yeah.
oh wait, I just found a patch for WWF Royal Rumble. I gotta download that, and like, it's never gonna end, bro.
I love it when you do
It's,
that shit.
it's never gonna end, bro. I'm gonna be doing it. I gotta, like I don't like that's what I don't like about it. Like if I do that, it does open up Pandora's box, right? Yeah, for the next 10 years for me to go down this virtual pinball rabbit hole where here I kind of like the way I got it now is plug, play, hop, play a game, go home, go to work, play a game, go do something else. Like it's real plug and play, real easy, easily accessible right now. And that's what I kind of like. And I'm holding out faith that Zen and Atgames can get their stuff together. And then I'll probably, if they can, I might just keep it stock because I already got 100 tables. Like, how much do I really need, bro? Like you said, like you get that Netflix syndrome, bro, after a while where you're just going to go, how do I really need all that? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I know, man. How you feel about that?
do I really need all that? Like, because I already got a lot, and there's more coming out. And there's more this month, and there's Godzilla vs. Kong this month, and Twilight Zone this month, and next month they're gonna keep announcing stuff. I just need them to fix the flipper lag because I'm not saying I won't go OTG, but I just know, bro, it's a deep rabbit hole. Pause.
Yeah. And then another thing is like this product's still new, the 4K piece. So, and with this partnership with Zen, there's going to be so much because it's so new. There's going to be like product after there's going to be announcement after announcement after announcement after announcement. Until things slow down, I'm okay. With everything that's coming out. Like you said, this month, we got Attack from Mars for everybody else. We got Star Trek Next Generation for everybody else, including us. Then Twilight Zone the next week, and then you got Godzilla versus Pong or Godzilla versus Kong.
Godzilla vs. Pong would be great. Why don't they make that game? They need to make that game. Atari, where are you at? Yo, get with Legendary. Godzilla vs. Pong would be a great crossover. He'd be like, "Whoa!" You'd be like, "Oh shit, spinner."
Jay had a good question, man. Is it true there's an upcoming STNG table coming? Star Trek Next Generation, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man, that's next week.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah, that's next week. So yeah, it is coming out.
Show, is it on? Show on the calendar, or it's not on the calendar?
Yeah, it's on the calendar.
Show on the calendar.
I'll
Jay, you're not paying attention, Jay. Show Jay the calendar. Damn it, Jay.
Remove add stage. There it is, my man. Yeah, on the 15th. Is it based on the 1992 table?
Yes. It's a recreation of the actual Williams table. Yes. What are we debating on?
That is affirmative, man. 1992. Yes, it is a recreation.
Yeah,
so good.
That's why they're charging $15, because it's a recreation of the table. Whereas the pack, it's just like 3 tables they created.
Yeah,
you know, they could build from scratch much easier than they can go, oh, we got to try to make this be identical to the, the best we can to the arcade or the pinball.
With chat, this is the for my rabbit hole is the chat, man. So when do they release new natural history packs? Haven't announced anything, man. They just said pack 2 will be coming eventually.
Yeah, and I think they named the titles too. They said like Exoplanets 2, I think is going to be on there, and a couple different.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they already announced like the titles. I think. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I am interested in OTG with the pinball tournaments that you can do with the community and stuff like that. That's really dope. And that's another reason why I need.
Wait, so is he saying Atgames leaderboards aren't reliable? I don't understand what he's.
I mean, like at least you can have like like a community leaderboard, right? Instead of.
I'm glad you brought that up. Why on this machine can I add you to my friends list, but I don't have a friends leaderboard?
I don't know, man. I was wondering that too. Like, what's the point of having friends if you can't like invite them to play against you in a multiplayer match, or like you're player 1, I'm player 2, and we take turns.
I thought the whole purpose, like I didn't expect like online play on this machine, but I thought the purpose would, at the bare minimum, would be to compare scores. So it would go like online leaderboard, local leaderboard, friends list, friend leaderboard.
Yeah.
So they definitely need to implement that ASAP, because I don't understand why I even have a friends list right now.
Yeah, I think that was their intention, right? I mean, to do something like that, at least where you look at a table and you click leaderboards, you're able to see, because you can see local and online.
Yeah.
On the leaderboards, when you click leaderboards,
it'd be nice for me to be able to see, like, okay, if you got that Gottlieb pack, then I could compare what you scored on Haunted House compared to my score. And then that, like, for me, because that's where the fun is. Like, I know I can't compete with the greats in the world when it comes to pinball and certain games. So, or most games, to be honest. But to be able to compete with my friends, people I actually know that, I feel like are more in my skill set, that's where the fun comes in, where I see, oh, you just beat me by 100,000. I got to go back and play that table now.
Yeah.
But I don't really care about beating the global leaderboard. It'd be nice, but odds are I won't. So I'd rather just pick on my friends and beat their scores,
Yeah. Now, one cool thing that Papa Brad and Tim McCloskey do is that they do like a community leaderboard for certain tables. Like right now, they got the Darth Vader table for Pinball FX. That's the table that they're playing, and they'll do like a week-long tournament for everybody in community that wants to participate. You put in a password to join that leaderboard, that contest, and then whoever posts wins it, will Pop Brad can say, well, here's a $20 gift card, for Amazon. So that part's cool. And being able to use OTG so that you could participate in some kind of way, or at least have it on Xbox or PlayStation if you need to and play it those ways. But yeah, I get it, man. That's really awesome.
Prince Vinny, that Simpsons wasn't for me. That was for a family member. I was just telling everybody else to do because why not?
Was that Unks?
Yeah, that went to Unc's house.
Okay.
He says he still hasn't built it. It's still in the box.
And Godzilla versus Pong wins every time.
Pong wins every time. That's true though. That probably would.
Yeah. I see. The Twilight Zone tables are going to be awesome. Star Trek Next Generation is the reason I buy the 4KP later this year. So thanks for confirming it's based on the classic table. Yeah, man, you're welcome, dude. That's it's awesome. From the videos I've seen, man, it looks great. So I can't.
It does look great. It does, and it just looks so much more like the Star Trek pack. It is dope. If you want to play some Star Trek stuff now on the 4KP, you can, and it plays great. But this table looks like a real pinball table, whereas the pack that they got, it looks like some computer generated, Zen Studio stuff, which is cool. But this other pack looks spot on.
Playing against real people's where it's at, really. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's gonna be nearly impossible to hit the top 50 on some of these tables, man. Some of these scores are just ridiculous.
Man, I look at it like, bro, I'm not gonna beat an NBA player in basketball, but I still like to shoot some hoops here and there. And that's the same thing with pinball for me, bro. I'm not gonna beat the greats, bro. I like to play pinball. I don't claim to be great at it.
Yeah.
Oh, he has scores now saving on the Atgames leaderboards. They need work. Yeah, I dig that for sure.
And I noticed like on the Gottlieb pack that I bought, it doesn't put the initials. It doesn't let me put my initials in like the rest of the tables. Like you actually have to do it through the DMD.
Yeah, it's different, but you can put them in on all the tables.
Yeah. Yeah, the OTG is built into your 4KP, which is a very good feature. Yeah, absolutely. So back to the calendar and the rest of our debate here. Godzilla versus Kong is something that I'm super looking forward to because I love that MonsterVerse universe, and I've played these tables on FX through the Xbox as well as Nintendo Switch, and they play great. I would like to be able to play that in a cabinet mode. That way I'll actually get the feel for it. But yeah, this is something I'm looking forward to. I wish they would bring out a real cabinet skin. Because that would be my second choice. But
I haven't played those because I abandoned Pinball FX just after 3. I wasn't gonna rebuy all my tables because I knew I was gonna probably invest in one of these. Yeah. So this is all new for me. I'm excited.
Yeah. I just did the free trial that they did for them where you get to play them like for 3 balls, and then that's it. You can't play it anymore.
All right. And then I enjoyed it. We got the firmware update coming out, which they're not telling us, but hopefully that's some flipper lag fixing right there.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's that and Pinball Net.
Pinball Net, I hope it fixed the back glass on Attack from Mars. All these little minor issues we're addressing. Hopefully there's a bunch of bug fixes in there.
Yeah.
Gottlieb sound bug, me and Papa Brad talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully they'll shed the light on that and tell us exactly what's all in that firmware update. And maybe they'll even update the Gottlieb playfield screenshots and all that good stuff, man. Make those look better too.
That's another one to add to the list.
Yeah. All right, my man. Anything else on this calendar that you wish to talk about?
Meat and potatoes.
Meat and potatoes time, man. Guys, this is Arcade1Up after almost a year, man. Honestly, if you think about it.
Hold the meat.
Finally brought this out. And so from what I understand, from when I actually asked Travis MCP this question on Moat's show. Moat wanted to bring it up, but Travis didn't want to answer any questions on his show. But he did confirm it basically with just a plain Jane answer. Yeah, that's what they did. And what they did was Code Mystics, did the whole quarters on the glass update for KI.
Killer Instinct. Yeah.
And they did this whole spectate mode where you put you can chime in when you want to you want to put your quarters on the glass when you want to join in. Basically do like a waiting order, a waiting list. When you can play. The host determines on how many games it takes to win, or how many matches, best of 3, best of 5, whatever they want to do. And then they, the loser will get kicked out. The next person will come in and play. That whole software that Code Mystics did, Arcade1Up bought the license for to use it onto the Mortal Kombat games. So basically this whole list of bug fixes and everything that they did, it's a lot of stuff that Code Mystics implemented onto Killer Instinct. Now there is a couple things that Arcade1Up added to this to make it even better, or just add, fill out more features for it. Right here where it says more, when I tried to click that, I accidentally clicked OK because I thought I was highlighting more. So I didn't get a screenshot of that. But basically what the second page says is that it added a pause feature for when you hit the live button, you can pause your game. So in other words, if you're playing by yourself on Mortal Kombat and you're in the middle of a match and you got to use the restroom or answer the phone call or something like that,
well, you
can hit live and pause it.
All the other games too, it works for.
Yes, on all the games it works. So
yeah, and I mean, people have been complaining that spectate wasn't a feature for the longest on this. One of the things I addressed to you, or I was curious about, was when you were talking about Arcade1Up buying a license for the spectate feature from Code Mystics, was did they buy the license so they could apply it to other titles, or did they just buy the license to add it to the MK franchise?
And from what I understand, it's just for the MK franchise. Because Street Fighter has its own little lobby system, and
I mean, but so did MK, and so does Marvel vs. Capcom, and you know what I mean. They all had their own little lobby system technically, but they could all utilize spectate technically, and quarters on the glass. Like,
right?
I think the Capcom community would love something like that.
Yeah, quarters on the glass, like coin up and everything in the queue in to play, makes it a better experience.
It makes it more arcade authentic.
Yeah, it makes it a better experience than just spectating, waiting for a match to end, and then both of those players have to quit out, and then you can join in the game and stuff with that person in that room. This situation is like the you don't have to load up anything or anything like that. The next person come in, hit start, which means they coin up, ready to go, and you go back to the character select screen. Basically, here comes a new challenger situation.
I mean, yeah, that's how it was in the arcades. When you played in the arcades, if two dudes were over there battling on Tekken or Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, you would go up, slap your quarters on the glass, and be like, yeah, I'm up next. Whoever lost was out of there, and that's exactly, if these fighters play like that, now you're starting to create that arcade atmosphere. You're creating that that challenging atmosphere. You're creating that competition, that competitive nature, that breeds, in the arcades. So
yeah,
I really, I was hoping that they bought the code more so where they could apply it to all their fighters or all their beat 'em ups or all their even sports games. You know, I think Spectate's a good feature for just their hardware, their ecosphere in general, personally.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be a really cool feature if I could like just watch you play any game, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's how you could learn. You learn to get better by watching people play games too, right? So
Yeah.
if I could watch your watch your little your skills on Pac-Man, and okay, now I learned something new, or whatever the case.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and there was another feature that they added. And it's actually a bug fix, really. So my cab, which is the Joust cab, as well as the MK30th, they had the weird 5x4 monitor instead of a 4x3.
Yeah,
So it's a little bit different shape. Well, some of the games will look weird different games will look weird on that cab because of the way it's set up. Like it's not, it's the ratios are wrong. Well, they finally fixed it and added the feature where you can go into the settings and change the aspect ratio so that there's a letterbox look to some of the games instead of it stretching them out.
yeah. And then they improved handling of the rage quits. Apparently, I don't know
Which
how they
I don't
did
know what
that.
that means. I thought about rage quitting a couple of games and seeing what it would do to me, but then I'm like, no, I don't want to get banned or kicked off. So, and Corner K, what's up, my man? He says Arcade1Up paid a lot of money for Spectate for MK, and this was because Travis said they should do it. None of this would have happened without the man. That's true. I would think that's true, man. Travis has been a great, ambassador of making things right with the community versus the actual company, man. So
It's debatable. I think
yeah,
Console Fanboy did more for that than anybody, to be honest.
I don't think you're wrong there either.
You know, but
I don't think you're wrong. The man wanted certain things to happen, and did he go about it the wrong way in some things? Maybe. Uh,
I- I'm not.
but
I'm not. I'm not here to debate with people. All that. But I know that dude definitely like he spoke up for Spectate, and he spoke up. He wants MK4, obviously, and I and we spoke about this backstage. I think this is really just a big sign that MK4 is on the way. I think this is to make all the old cabs backwards compatible, or to make the new cab backwards compatible with the old cabs. I really feel like an MK4 is on the way, and I think they've been working on it for a while. And I think I really think this is just a sign of what's to come. This will make it so your MK Deluxe, your Joust cab, and all the other cabs will probably work with a future MK4 cab, but only on the titles that y'all share.
okay.
That's what I think. I'm speculating, but yeah, I definitely think I just don't see them spending the money and putting the work in, for cabs they've already sold, kind of, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or just because somebody told them, hey, you need to do this, for the community. Like it helps, don't get me wrong, but I think like it's always got to make financial sense, right? So why are they going to spend the money and resources on, the licensing and the development, pushing the patch and all that, if if there's no money to be made out of it? I think this is obviously to please us, but it's also to, I think, to please Warner Brothers because they hold the MK license. And I think moving forward, they're thinking forward, like, you know, if we could get this MK4 running, we drop the whole MK collection on there. Now the people, with the old cabs can play with the people that got the new one. And then that keeps the online ecosphere populated.
You make some really good valid points when it comes to that kind of thing. Because if you think about it, yeah, why would they spend the money, especially Code Mystics, spectate mode? the code and everything, why would they spend the money to get that for MK if they didn't have something big planned? There's no reason to do this for stuff that's already been sold, like you said. The reason why Code Mystics did it to Killer Instincts because they believed they could make that better.
Yeah, that's just them by nature. But this is
Yeah,
an Arcade1Up's nature. And I'm not saying that their nature hasn't changed or that they can't change or every now and then they can't do something for the community, right? But I just like it's still got to make financial sense in a way, right? So
yeah,
and I really do think, you know, like I just said, all the points I just made, you're appeasing the fans, you're appeasing the people you already sold to, but you're also building that ecosphere and that online lobby so the moment if you do drop an MK4 and people buy it, there's already people playing the old school ones in them lobbies. You can go
yeah,
spectate day one. you know
yeah. I mean, yes, obviously they have something planned. Even if it's not MK4, it's definitely going to be either like an MK Pro or an MK XL. And a lot of people are holding out because they want nothing but XLs. There's those type of people, and then there's those type of people that you know they same thing. I mean, really, if you think about it,
I got
it's
faith in them. I think MK4 is bound to happen, bro, because you know what else can they do in the next 10 years with Mortal Kombat? Like, what else can they do? Or keep selling a different model? Like, you got to think longevity wise. Like, yeah, I guess they can make an XL MK and milk some more, but a lot of people that demographic of people that are going to buy a home arcade cabinet that is Mortal Kombat themed is, I'm not saying it's small, but it's however big, right? Now a lot of them people already own an MK cab. They own two MK cabs. They might have already bought three MK cabs. They own a Joust cab or whatever. You're going to convince them to go buy a bigger, different version of that. Okay, maybe 40% of them, 30%, but a lot of them been burned in the past, so they're not just going to jump out the window and buy it again, just because it looks more authentic.
yeah,
But if you throw an MK4 in that cab and it looks more authentic and it's got all these games from the old one on it, then you can go, oh, I can give my kid my MK Deluxe and I'll keep the MK4 and we could play each other. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Or I could go sell my MK Deluxe and you know keep that or use that money towards an MK4. And like I said, it builds up that online lobby system too. Really, it just keeps the lobbies populated.
yeah. And and a lot of a lot of people in the community agree, man. Even if it's not say MK4, it's they definitely had some kind of plans for some kind of MK cab in the future, or else they would not spend the money to do this kind of thing. Uh,
I, I mean,
I,
Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Deluxe would be nice though. I wouldn't really like. I wouldn't knock that cab if they made it right.
and I wouldn't knock it if I saw a Mortal Kombat 1, artwork again, but in a deluxe style or XL style.
Without Pacino on it though.
Hey, you
Like
can
that.
add Pacino on it, man, but I like the colors. I'm sick of seeing Raiden on side of cabs.
Yeah,
I'm
that
one of
I
those.
want.
I'm just one of those people. I'm sick of seeing Raiden on side of
I,
cabs, man.
I feel like UMK3 wasn't done right, the wing version. So like if they do rehash, it should be Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. With no riser, no nothing, no wings, just
There you go. So Mike Hawk Hurts, man, y'all have a lot more in common than you really know, than you even realize. He would love to see an MK Partycade and be in first line when online plays included.
my. I'd buy that
Hell, it's a
in a
small world.
heartbeat. Yeah, I'd buy that in a heartbeat, bro, because I'm out of space.
I mean, look, you wouldn't mind a Partycade though, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. I'd buy that in a heartbeat because
Yeah,
I could find space for a party kid.
Papa Brad, MK is an ATM for them to make money, just like Pac-Man. It makes more sense to upgrade an evergreen cab for them.
Uh, is it? I don't know.
The reason why you can't see Jason in here, man, is because you're on half a dozen stream, and Jason's inside my stream, so I can see both
He
chats.
he asks something like that every show he comes in, bro. He already knows.
Yeah. MK30th was terrible, so they could do an update on that one, and even a Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, like you said. MK2 they should stay away from if they were to do an XL. Yeah. It's time for you to do some different art, man. There's too many MK2 art cabs out there.
Man, come on, Raiden's a badass though. Look at him.
Raiden's a badass, man, but I'm tired of seeing that cab, man. I want to go back to the first one, or move to 3, or in this case, move to 4.
Yeah, we need to go to 4. That's the final option.
Complete the arcade setup, man. All 4 arcade ROMs.
They would make so many people happy, bro. They'd be able to complete their collection.
Even if it's a shit game, it's an arcade. They did make an arcade version out of it. Raiden is a badass. Just put him on everything. You ain't wrong. I'll give you that.
See, cereal boxes, you name it.
All right, my man. So every week, this is that part of the show. Every week, where we do a little bit of a community spotlight, man.
Almost every week.
Almost every week. We try to do it every week. Sometimes it's just it's a little quiet out there. But this week we got, it's not popping up.
Oh, damn. Fumble.
Community home arcade community spotlight. This time it's Pop's Art Studios.
Yeah, they got a YouTube channel. Y'all can check them out. Subscribe to them.
Yeah,
they actually
subscribe to this channel, so this is cool, man. I just didn't see this video yet.
Yeah, like I guess their big thing is they actually do like a children's puppet show, which is kind of cool. Like I didn't know like people that was in this space that are, because I do other stuff too, but like it's cool to see that people are just multi-talented out here in this space, right? So yeah, that's really what they're known for, but they also do some modding on these 1-ups. And we want to showcase one.
Yeah, let's check out the Space Invaders by Pop Arts Studio. So what we got?
So we got a recess monitor on their Space Invaders cab. They got the light up button. But then they with the recess monitor, they went and they threw the little decal over the monitor to give it that 3-dimensional Space Invaders vibe that the old school arcade had,
It makes it look curved from this angle.
Yeah, it gives it a whole, it's the way he angled his screen with the recess. Yeah. I love it. I'm all about the recess. And then he, put the bezel around the recess screen and all that,
He put a light in there too?
Yeah. Sick, bro.
That is super sick.
Yeah, that's probably one of the best Space Invaders out. And Arcade1Up, like if you do rehashes, this is the kind of cool stuff you could do if you're going to rehash a cab, right?
Yeah. Such a simple mod, but man, it makes it look more authentic. It pops.
I would buy this like style, like even in a countercade version from Arcade1Up if they would recess it and make it look cool. Like I would buy that, But yeah, it definitely makes it pop, bro. It's with that bezel he did. He even, you see how he overlaid it somewhat on the screen because it's not used in that game.
Yeah.
There's like dead screen space on the bottom of Space Invaders, in that vertical mode. So he was able to just overlay right over it, his bezel.
That's nuts, man. Like that's the way that cab should have came out.
Right? Yeah, Pop Art Studios definitely killed it. And it's just always somebody in the community that takes these cabinets up a notch, right?
Yeah. If Arcade1Up separated Plexi from the monitor on more of these cabs, it would give it a much more authentic look. so many ideas make their products better. If only they would listen. That's
Yeah,
killer. Yeah.
yeah.
That-
Every cabinet that has, you know, any cabinet that has a recessed monitor should come with that from Arcade1Up, you know.
yeah, for sure. Oh, that's so cool, man.
I always loved that about arcades for some reason, that depth, you know, having
Yeah.
the monitor way back in the back of the cabinet.
Oh man, that's so cool, dude. Um, just that 1 inch of separation on the eye arcade really makes the monitor look slightly more like a CRT. Yeah, yeah, that's so cool, man.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for recess screen mods. So y'all want your shit showcased, send it to me. Let me know.
Yeah, guys,
Send it to that guy.
any kind of like mod that you've done that you really want to showcase, send it to us. We'll get it on, man. So
Yeah, and you can go to his channel, subscribe to Pop Art Studios, you know, and check out his mods, check out what he does, you know. That's why we showcase these people too, so y'all can check them out.
for sure. Dude, that's dope, man. I'm so glad you brought that on this week, man. That's a great community spotlight.
Yeah, it's throwback. Not a lot of people had this cab, probably. I imagine nowadays, you know.
Yeah, I didn't.
It's a cool way to liven it up.
Yeah. Well, guys, man. So I really wanted to say join Arcades Anonymous Discord. It's where me and half a dozen met. Several other people in the community has met. It's a great place for mods as well as any kind of news going on out there, something to debate on, talk about. Well, we have our own community scoreboard where we can post high scores. And it's just good banter, man. Good community. We have community game nights and stuff like that. So need a home for a Discord, man. That's the place to go to. Arcades Anonymous Discord.
Yeah, that's the spot.
But man, I had a great time on the show with you tonight. Good topics. We spent a lot of time on that games, but that's the hottest topic right now, man. It even outdoes. Sorry, no offense, Arcade1Up, but MK Spectate, man. It's to me. That's why I put it in my video description. Little, too late. You know.
Yeah, no, I mean MK Spectate, you know, that really was the news of the week. You know, it was a highlight of the week, I think, you know, so that's why it needed to be the thumbnail and the main
Oh,
draw
for
of the
sure.
show. But you know, obviously there's not too much to discuss with Spectate. You know, if you know what the quarters on the glass update was with Killer Instinct, you know what this is. It's pretty much the same thing, you know, but it's exciting. You know, it's exciting to see, like we said plenty of times in the past, Arcade1Up still has a pulse, right? So
Yeah.
hopefully they start hitting us with some more, you know, some more stuff like this. Shout out to Travis, we do appreciate you. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody who pushed for this. You know.
Yeah. Well, guys, that's pretty much all the time we got. Make sure you subscribe both to my channel as well as half a dozen, man. We got some more. I'm pretty sure we got some more content we got coming out soon for our 4KPs, man. Anything else?
Yeah.
Anything that you're working on or anything like that?
Uh, nah. I might do a live stream at the end of the month. My birthday is this month. Next, I think it's this Saturday. I don't even know. But yeah, so I might do a live stream at the end of the month, have some people over and stuff, and I might even just do a little live stream of everybody gaming and stuff. So
That's
check
what's
that
up.
out. Plus, you know, we're here every Sunday, you know, so check that out.
Yeah. And guys, I was planning on doing some content on like my favorite table, as well as doing a tutorial on how to do the attract mode on the 4KP and everything. So stay tuned for that. Also, I'm trying to convince everybody in the community to get a Quest 2 or Quest 3. Play some freaking VR, man. Some multiplayer VR. Play some walkabout mini golf. Something with other people in the community, man. So I'm trying to get more people into that. So That's why you got to join Arcades1Up Discord, man. Try to get into groups. I've already convinced like 7 people to buy one, so
you getting a discount.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start doing it.
Trying to get discounts.
Yeah.
You crazy.
See, look, man. Even Jason's like, I'm grabbing that VR as soon as it hits its first sale. I'm hoping I don't have to wait till Black Friday. Guy is one of those people I convinced to get one. G.I. Joel is another person I convinced to get one. So
I had VR. Yeah, I had PSVR, bro, and I know it's a whole different thing. MetaQuest, Unc got one. You know what I mean? So you should talk to him. I just, man, like I said, bro, y'all quit trying to get me to spend money because you're spending money. See, that's Skunko said he'll be at the party. That's what's up. Yeah, you got a MetaQuest, man. Get with Chaotic, man. Play some mini golf with this, man.
Yeah, please do. But hey, when you do that live stream, let me know, man. I want to at least join you virtually.
Yeah, we got to figure something out, man. I haven't even really considered because the last couple of times I just took some footage of people being here. I actually didn't take a lot of footage, but and then I think like the 1 year I didn't take any footage, so I just like I have like a first annual and third annual and no second.
Oh yeah, so I was scooping on your channel the other day, and I was like, man, what's these Arcade1Up meetups and all that kind of stuff? What is these videos? I didn't click one yet because I wanted to watch your music videos, but and I wanted to watch that other video, that latest video you popped up on your channel, but I was wondering what that was. So that's your yearly annual thing that you do?
Yeah. Well, I tried to, you know what I mean, but then COVID happened and shit. But like I tried. Like it was just like a thing. Like I had a barbecue and I tried to have my homeboys come over and check out the arcades, and it was like a whole thing the first year, and then the second year I think I didn't get no footage. Like I was just chilling and playing games, and then the third year I got footage, I think, or something like that. Yeah. So yeah. So this year I'm probably gonna try to live stream it instead of just taking some clips,
Oh, good, man.
I think it'd be cool to live stream, people playing the different games and shit.
Oh, good. So yeah, I'll definitely want to try and be a part of that, man. Just have a little fun with you and everything, man. Feel like I'm there anyway.
Yeah. I have a couple of my friends over, and Unc said he's gonna be there. So we might, I don't know. It's on a Saturday, so maybe we might move our show to Saturday that day or something. Who knows? If you're not working, I don't know.
Oh, I'll be working, but hopefully I'll be off by 9 or 10. I can probably do something.
All right, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll bump the show. We'll figure it out.
Hey, we'll figure it out. We'll just do it a whole weekend show. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe you could have some people at your spot,
Yeah,
playing your games. I have people over here, and we'll just have a whole arcade party with the community.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, man. So we'll talk more about that backstage and later on this week, and then let the community guys let y'all know what we decide we're gonna do. But
yeah, because then we could battle some games online, KI or whatever too.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. Well, guys, I'm Chaotic BPR. It's my co-host, Half a Dozen. Yeah. We'll see y'all on the next week's. Yo,
retro.
What's up, y'all? Welcome, yo.
Podcast. Okay. But AR drawing, all you gotta do is hold your finger, hit.
Remove from home screen. That's all you can do.
Oh, okay. So
you can't fully remove it.
Okay. So let me go to settings. And
I think you're still live.
I'm not. Oh crap! Yeah, I am.